Steel City is ready at Acrisure Stadium here in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the number 1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
All right. Great team. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. To the goal line and in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Steelers, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
It's just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Noel. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Texans offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
A gain of 15.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms and is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are able to extend their first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
No.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Blue 58!
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
319!
Rodgers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Texans 41-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Rodgers. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
The Texans offense and Christian Kirk getting set for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10.
No. Blue 58.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's hit as he threw. He goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
No.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
43-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
All right.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Marks. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Stroud. Throw left side. Taken in by Kirk. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Throwing is Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal, Houston.
All right.
Marks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
All right.
One more time. It's Marks. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. They'll run with Marks. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Texans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the time, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rodgers to throw. Drop this down to Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
On the quick.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And left side is made by Higgins. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The ball comes out, and the Texans are going to come up with it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. We'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. After after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal. They'll run with Marks. Good blocking, and he's in. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown tonight. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set him to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
1st down for Aaron. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Kamari Lassiter on the cover.
2nd down, Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Texans offense and their running back, Woody Marks, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's hard! And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 48. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On on the bootleg, it's Stroud.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Blue 58.
Play action now with Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 17-yard line.
Blue 58.
From the gun, Rodgers. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, 8 of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans
right back to Marks on first down. And he's forced to just surrender. Gives himself up on the play that turns out to be a disaster. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Patrick Queen. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Already.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. On play action, Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rudolph. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Back to throw is Rudolph. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Throw on the run is complete, and it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Sensational stacks in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Texans 1st down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
They'll run straight ahead with Marks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers' 15-yard line.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. Rudolph. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. Held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.